Hey folks, Duke CT here, back once again. And first things first, link in the description. My brand new Duke CT pay-per-view review is up on Extreme Rules. Hope you like it. Link in the description. Hope you enjoy it. But I'm not making this video just for that. There's another link in the description. After watching my video, something really interesting. It's from the forums I usually go to. Some link in the description. Hopefully you can check that out. But it's very interesting. Some very interesting stuff. It's from this week's Observer and from some notes from Meltzer. It's TNA stuff. So be prepared for some really. Be prepared for some stupidity, because there's some right here on this. His notes and such. Okay. It says right here, Mick Foley was not the original choice for the network. Apparently they had another 90 star in mind, but they couldn't pull off the deal. It wasn't Bill Goldberg, but Hogan still talks of Goldberg as a personal game changer that he wants to bring in. Great, another washed up 90 star. Because that's what TNA is. TNA. We are washed up 90 stars. Oh, and speaking of stupid ideas, here's another good one. In the complete waste of money department, this is from Meltzer. In complete waste of money department, TNA purchased ad space on half a dozen or so billboards. Like, here's the kicker. It's only in Stamford, Connecticut, including one right next to the WWE offices, with the new insignia and all that stuff about Wrestling Matters Again. Yeah, in the whole Impact Wrestling and Wrestling Matters Again, right next to WWE offices. Bravo, TNA. I mean, who cares about showing, billboards in New York or say Washington D.C. or L.A. Or one of those places where you're doing those big, baseball park shows this summer. No. What the real money is building a billboard right next to your competitor. Again, at times like this, I wish that number 2 label that TNA has, the second base wrestling promotion in this country, gets snatched away. Just snatched away from them and given to a promotion that actually wouldn't embarrass us. I mean, as wrestling fans who just doesn't really, TNA or Impact Wrestling or whatever they call themselves, 9 times out of 10 embarrass us, the wrestling fans. IWC, Smart Marks, whatever, they embarrass us all. TNA embarrass us. They unite to us with their stupidity and everything else. That's what TNA does. And this is no different. I mean, in my review of WWE Extreme Rules, there's a part of me, it gets to the part where Christian wins the world title, and I make a little joke saying, Christian got screwed. But we all saw Christian got screwed with this whole, Randy Orton situation and all that good stuff. And ratings have been trading downward. But I guarantee you that I could convince any of the people on YouTube and everything else to give WWE one more chance over watching Total Nonstop Action one episode, because TNA has burned that bridge so many times. This is a company that, after what happened with Jeff Hardy, who came to their pay-per-view main event basically unable to compete, so basically so intoxicated that he couldn't compete, instead of firing him, which any rational company would do, they kept him on. And even better, for the extra 2 points, not only they kept him on, but they released Jay Lethal, one of their companies, but one of the people from 2005 to 2011 dealt with everything this company has gave him and gave him all the crap and all that stuff. He still did with a smile on his face. and you get rid of this person. And not only that, they got rid of Kong, they got rid of Alicia Fox, they got rid of every person who really people wanted to see. I'm honestly not surprised that most people on this, I was surprised when Samoa Joe signed again to this company. When you look at it, why would you come back to this company? Is the money that good to realize? Is it like WCW that the paychecks are that too darn good? Is it they getting overpaid? Seriously, what is this allure of this company that is so mismanaged? I want to know, why do people still watch, and B, why do people still are still employed and are happily employed? It makes no daggone sense whatsoever. And when companies like real good companies, like say Chikara, Chikara, or Ring of Honor, Dragon's Gate, or what have you, I wonder that if they had the opportunity to be the number 2 promotion, if they had that one just for 6 months, they were the number 2 promotion. They got everything what TNA got. If Ring of Honor or Dragon, anything else at the same opportunity TNA has right here, right now, or Impact Wrestling, whatever they prefer, would they squander like this? Would they actually put billboards around the WE offices, around Stamford, Connecticut, only that place, and have one facing next to WE offices? Would they hire a person who would supposedly, have these? No, he's being convicted of drug trafficking charges and still frequently, uses the, still supposedly uses the, illegal drugs or what have you for recreational use. I'm not saying he does or doesn't, but the cases of like what he did on this last pay-per-view Jeff Hardy was on, who to say? And not only sign him, but actually what he does, basically what Jeff Hardy did in the main event, Gacy was too intoxicated to perform live on pay-per-view. Would you still hire this person and not only, but yet keep him on, and yet fire one of your most loyal employees that people like, even if they in a bad gimmick, people still like the wrestler? Would they still do that? Would Dragon Gate do that? Would Ring of Honor do that? It just doesn't make any sense, people. I just don't get this company. It's not like I hate this company. I have a burning anger at it. It's just it just boggles my mind. It really boggles my mind on how this company, TNA, Total Nonstop Action, can have a great roster. They can have a great story, everything else, but they take one step forward and take 5 steps back. And it pisses me off because I want this company to do well. I want this company to be the best in the world. But yet, instead, they just coast on that second idea. Like, hey, you ain't gonna find anywhere else. What are you gonna do? You're gonna go to those indie shows? We're the best in the world. We got everything. I don't know, man. I just don't know. It just rubs me the wrong way that a company like that can just piss all over its fans, piss all over the talent for nostalgia pops, for supposedly sure things, or supposed game changers. No. It sickens me because this is a company that could do so much more. Instead, they just wallow in their mediocrity. And not only mediocrity, but just they sometimes even struggle to get that. And that's really the shame here, folks. That this company could have been the best. This company used to be here. This company was at points while I'm watching, I thought that was one of the best wrestling shows, if not probably the best thing in the world. Nowadays, it's just a joke, and honestly, I've stopped laughing. It's not. I don't have anger. It's not funny anymore. It's just pity. You just wish that someone could just take, like how Lassie or like, old Yeller, and just take, just drag it out in the shed and just get put out of his misery. That's all I have to say. Hope you like my review of Extreme Rules. That's all I say. Big C to you. Peace and love. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Later.